case of spring fever. What you get when Jenny McCarthy convinces people not to get the spring vaccine.
No, I'm sorry, but Gilbert won't be able to play with you boys till later this afternoon.
Oh, what's eating him, Mrs. Grape?
He's doing some
Gilbert.
work for me.
Springs. I hope I never see another spring as long as...
You summoned me.
Oh, you never want to see another spring, eh? Okay, mister, I'll fix it so you get that wish.
Can I have some time to scream first?
Who are you? The name's Coily. Coily the Spring Sprite, they call me.
I'm the one true
I
God.
heard your wish, and, well, you're going to get it. No more springs for you from now on.
I've wiped out the rest of my species thanks to you.
Well, gee, well, I had his attention. Really should have had him do something about Hitler.
Oh, a powerful specter has appeared from another dimension. I wonder what time it is. Huh.
No springs.
Aw, Christopher Walken kept it up his ass for nothing. Chip.
Who cares about springs when you're rocking a GQ cover wardrobe like that?
Oh, yeah. Check it out.
Mama.
No springs.
Aw, how will I watch the woman next door vacuum now?
Showering naked with my 3-wood always cheers me up.
No springs.
Oh no, will this affect my DVD of Hope Springs starring Tommy Lee Jones?
It won't, Mike. A jacket that says, I have at one point sold life insurance.
Bye, Doris. Leaving you for my mistress because of, no springs or whatever.
Hey, the door. No springs.
I hate it when my windows shatter because they're not made of springs.
This guy could use a pep talk from his life coach, Norman.
No springs, my friend. No springs.
But when will a young man's fancy lightly turn to thoughts of love?
Meanwhile, Cubert is happily bouncing around without any snakes to bother him.
The fast and the probably impotent.
Yeah.
No springs. Oh, gee,
Wow.
Carly, I didn't realize what I was wishing.
My face is
I'm sorry
too
for everything
huge
I
to think
said.
clearly about
Can't we call the
anything.
whole thing off? Isn't there anything I can do? Please let me take back my wish. Well,
It'll cost you a night with your wife.
I'll do it just this once. But next time, be careful. Don't ever make that wish again.
Next time, Coily's taking your thumbs.
Meanwhile, the smoldering wreckage of airplanes that fell from the sky litters the countryside.
Entire city skylines have collapsed, killing millions.
A child was briefly unable to use her pogo stick. Well, maybe not quite the
Not so
same.
bad. I hope I never see another empty beer fridge as long as I live, huh? Damn it.
You see, fellows, the scientific principle of a spring is to absorb energy and then to release it. That's all there is to it.
Oh, is that right? Who is this guy and where did he come from?
I have no idea. I'm calling security.
Yes, please.
Too bad, Joe.
Yeah.
This cold, joyless game makes for a nice escape from their cold, joyless marriages.
Dorf on golf was really dull before they added Dorf.
Yeah. Our golf ties are worthless.
Nice shot.
Yes, it was.
Coily be praised.
If it wasn't for the amount of spring in the club shaft, combined with the spring of the rubber inside the ball, that drive wouldn't have gone anywhere at all. You see, all spring action depends on elasticity. the ability of material to return to its original form after it's been forced out of shape.
Like my torso.
You know, like the action of a springboard. And when you stop to think about it, even the ground, the earth is like a huge spring.
Oh, this is worse than when he quit eating gluten and wouldn't shut up about
And
it.
then transmit the shock from one point to another. And that's exactly what a spring is supposed to do. Transmit shock from one point to another.
Okay, but let's get on with the game.
You don't realize the number of springs that work for us every day. Why, there's a little spring in your cigarette lighter. And the spring in your pencil clip. And
My
the huge
pencil
springs
clip,
that push
sure.
your
Pencil
railroad
clips are a
train.
thing that exists. Yeah.
Why, I could name thousands of everyday uses for springs.
Don't bother.
Springs, they'll make your friends
I never
hate you.
realized until lately that springs have such a universal use. Why, there's springs in mouse traps, guns,
Ass cracks? Oh, sorry, hard to concentrate with.
Very distracting.
Why, it's practically impossible to name a single thing in which some sort of spring isn't essential, in one way or another.
Like the padded cell I belong in, full of
Take that plane
springs.
up there, for instance. It's got a set of shock absorbers on the wheels that depend on heavy springs controlled by a hydraulic arrangement. When the ship
Springs
lands,
allow him to show
the
them this
springs
footage
ease
with
the
his
shock
mind.
so much you can't even tell when you're on the ground. And as far as an automobile is concerned, why, I wouldn't even attempt to tell you how many various kinds of springs are used, in addition to the springs and shock absorbers.
Meanwhile, Coyley is at the White House stealing the nuclear football.
You know, the trouble with people like you guys is that just because most springs are usually hidden, you seldom think of the important part they play in the regular operation and enjoyment of our cars. For instance, just take those springs.
Nice drawing of him French kissing a spring,
Springs
guys.
are built into the
Hilarious.
car to provide complete riding comfort. Spiral coil springs and the knee action in front balance the weight of the car with soft leaf springs in the rear.
It's
so that the body
unbelievably
always
smooth.
runs along on an even keel. Can you imagine what it would be like riding along a rough road like this without those special springs?
The gas is kicked in. When these men wake, he'll have turned them into half-spring, half-man monstrosities. Dr. Moreau style.
Yes, sir. As far as riding comfort is concerned, the tires, the cushion springs, and the special springs under the car all combine to give us a ride that can't be topped.
And thanks to Springs, we'll never need seatbelts.
Hooray!
Hey, Joe, wake up. Wake up, fellows.
Well, that didn't take long.
Now let's chase some non-white kids away from our water fountains. What do you say?
Sweet!
You played a great game, boy, but you lost. What you need is a little more spring in the old...
Very funny.
Hard to believe this sitcom lasted 12 seasons, huh?
Stop! Don't say it. Don't ever wish anything like that as long as you live.
Spread my dark gospel across the land.
Springs, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.